Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another big-time matchup of junior college lacrosse here in Columbia, Maryland, as the number 4 ranked CCBC Essex Knights come to the Dragons Lair to face the number 5 nationally ranked Howard Dragons. Mark Winkle bringing you the action today. A beautiful sunny Monday afternoon. It is quite windy outside, but other than that, it is a perfect day for some lacrosse here. As we see the Knights lined up in the center circle, they'll be wearing their navy uniforms with the gold trim and the white helmets. Howard in their white uniforms with their bright gold helmets, heading out to the field now. Essex comes into this game with a 3-2 record, defeating Genesee 21-8, losing to Nassau and Onondaga in 8-6 games each, and then coming off a 2-game winning streak, beating Monroe 15-2 and Herkimer 26-3. As for the Dragons, they come in 4-2, defeating Army Prep and Genesee to start the season, lost to Onondaga, beat Herkimer, lost to Hartford, and then coming off a big win against Anne Arundel. We see Eric Harrell in the face-off circle for the Dragons against Colin Vaught, the sophomore who had an incredible amount of success in his freshman year. And Dragons will get the first face-off win as Jack Slack comes from the wing to pick it off. Shot by Callum Brennan, and that one's going to go wide. But a good start for the Dragons. As Colin Vaught comes in as one of the best face-off men in the country. The stats are not completely updated on CCBC Essex's website, but from what we have available, Colin Vaught, 45 of 60 from the face-off circle this year. Harrell, though, he comes in 95 of 116, having a great year himself. And Terrence Harmon, who has been injured the last couple games, 55 of 69, but he is healthy and dressed in this game, as the Dragons will look to have a dynamic duo in the face-off circle. Nate Boone trying to work his way through. Some tough defense from the Knights, and Boone goes down and ball is loose. Great defense there from Owen Stevenson to take it off Boone's hands. And thrown away. Some miscommunication between Logan Covey and his midfield. Was trying to find someone to go to, couldn't. Logan Covey, the starting goalkeeper and the brother of head coach Covey of the Knights. In fact, few brothers on this Knights squad, as Connor Covey, number 15, will also see action today. Howard working it around. This is Cole Stansbury. His shot is going to be saved by Covey. Good look from the Dragons, but Covey was able to get low for it, make the save. This time Covey gets rid of it a lot quicker, and they're able to get the good clear. This is Ethan Hodges that's going to work it around. Starting attackman for the Knights, it's going to be number 9, Cal Watson, number 12, Coy Mills, and number 15, Connor Covey. As that shot's going to go wide. Pass towards the middle, it's going to be knocked down, but scooped up by Watson. This is Ryan Skeen trying to work his way through. Can't get around Dakota Parker. Excuse me, that's Tyler May. That shot is going to be saved by Charlie Wendell. As Wendell faces down his first test and passes it. Wendell comes in having played in all 6 games. He's got a 2-1 record, a 13.19 goals allowed average, and a 43.7% save percentage. Dragons get the good clear. Stansbury Circles and passes it to Boone on the X. Covey comes into this game, having played in 3 games, a 9.33 goals allowed average, 64% save percentage. She's got an 0-1 record. As the Knights have been switching goalkeepers throughout the year, so have the Dragons, but it looks like they have stuck with Wendell to really be the man between the pipes for them. Tyler May with the ball now. Had just put in a shift defensively, and now he's in there as an attacking midi, the two-way player. Brennan to Boone at the X. Under tight cover from Stevenson. Stevenson won this battle last time and does a good job of forcing a tough pass. The Dragons down to 12 seconds on the shot clock. Shot there is going to be saved. Aiden Kirkpatrick made a run through the middle and took a long shot, but Covey was all over that one. Long pass across, it's on the ground, and it's going to be picked up by the Dragons. So that was Mason Bowler who got the ground ball. Chambers across the down, his shot just going to go high. Back and forth action we go. We've seen early goals from every game the Dragons have played on this field so far this year. Not so much this game. We've had nearly 5 minutes to play. No goals. I believe that's the first time we've seen that all year on this field. This is Gianni Karam getting his first run in. Joined on the midfield by JT Harich and Aiden Kirkpatrick. Nate Boone from the X goes across the middle. It's going to be knocked down by Covey, and another turnover for the Dragons. Covey will give it up to Cody Redder. Pass forward and a monstrous hit. Oh my! John Pavlik just took the man out, but was unable to get possession as Blake Cruz comes in and keeps possession for the Knights. Ball's loose again, and this time the Dragons will get possession. Ferguson gets pushed from behind, and the referees are going to catch that one. And a good job by the Dragons defense. Ferguson passes it up, finds Alex Hudgens, who's going to get it across. Hudgens has some room to run right towards goal. Shrugs off his man, he's going to take a shot there, and the low shot is saved again by Covey. Quick pass, and that's going to be thrown up and not caught. And a pick up by Nick Pinto. Now Pinto's going to give it away. And finally we get a settled down possession. Wyatt Ankowitz. That shot is going to be saved. Wendell all over that one as he looks sharp early in this game. One bounce pass up to Jack Slack. Harich, he has some room to work with. He'll dodge into the middle, picks up a triple team inside the crop shot. Goal! Dragons strike first. Gianni Karam from JT Harich.
Dragons goal scored by number 13, Gianni Karam. Assisted by number 41, JT Harich.
So Karam scores his 4th goal of the season. Harich his 6th assist of the year. And the Dragons do take the lead. It's Harrell versus Vaught this time again, but this time Knights will win it. Blake Cruz from the wing gets to the ground ball. Shot by Vaughn, saved by Wendell. Harrell still in there trying to get possession. Somehow Slack comes up and flag is down as Slack took a shot to the head. What a ground ball and spin move by Jack Slack. Bowler under pressure, and it looks like the Dragons will be unable to complete the clear. And with that, we will see our first penalty of the game.
Penalty on the night, number 11, Frankie Happney. Slashing. It's a 1-minute penalty.
So Frankie Happney gets called for the slash, and the Dragons will get the first man-up opportunity. And right away, the Dragons just give it up on an unforced turnover. Tyler May's pass just goes too high, and a terrible mistake from Howard. Good job by Cruz to tiptoe the sideline and not get pushed out. And now, with the Knights man down, they're going to try to just see if they can kill off the rest of this penalty with 38 seconds left on the man up. Watson going to shake his way through the middle. Gives up, and the Dragons not really putting much pressure on the ball, even though they've got the extra man. And the Dragons seem just content with letting the penalty tick down as well.
15.
Ethan Hodges working on Tyler May. Just running around the circle. Will find his way at the X.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hear the countdown, and that will end the penalty, and we are all even once again. So the Dragons squander the opportunity. Ryan Skeen picks up a double team. Big shot from Dakota Parker. Inside, jump shot is going to go wide. That was Connor Covey. Couldn't quite put it on the cage. The Knights will get possession, but they're going to just roll it into the corner and take the shot clock violation. So all part of the Dragons' strategy, I guess, is to let the Knights run down the shot clock and not really get a good possession out of it. And Howard will get back possession of the ball. Long pass, now there's the pass forward as Hudgens will catch it and just get across in time. Hudgens under a lot of pressure, getting held, but it's going to be called a ward. Great defense from Douglas Fitzmaurice. The Knights will start it backwards. Now we'll try to work forward. Covey, pass it forward. Finds Skeen. Wyatt Ankowitz will pull it back to Hodges. Hodges now is going to try the long shot, and the sideways shot will go just high as he tried to go for the sidewinder. Pinto able to closely cover Coy Mills. Ankowitz spins towards the middle, under pressure from Pavlik, picks up the double team, the triple team. Howard gets the turnover. This is Bryce Ferguson. He's going to streak forward and is able to give it up to Dalpy. Another good hold from the Dragons defense. And this is probably the best quarter we have seen from the Dragons defense all year long. It's going to be Kirkpatrick, Karam, and Herich once again as the midfield. Kirkpatrick, the stick breaks. Dragons have man up, shot, goal! JT Herich scores from Gianni Karam. The Dragons able to flip the opening goal, and they now lead 2-0.
Harridge. Assisted by number 13, Gianni Karam.
Howard leading 2-0 as it's going to be Harrell and Vaught once again. Referee's looking at the Howard sideline right now, and everything seems to be okay. The broken stick from Essex caused them to be a de facto man down there and allowed the Dragons to double up their lead as Harrell is able to win that away from Vaught. Long pass forward. Dumped off to Brennan, and he's going to pull it out as the Dragons able to get another win. Colin O'Farrell able to help on the wing. Kirkpatrick joined by May and Stansbury. Stansbury and Boone will play a little two-man game. Now flip it up to Brennan, who will start things up from the top. Stansbury from the wing. And it's going to be into the middle, but a flag is down. Kirkpatrick able to save it before it goes out of bounds on the pass. Stansbury. Free play for the Dragons. Takes a shot to the face. No flag on that. May flips it around. What a catch by Dalby. Full extension. Boone to May. He'll try the long one. That's going to get deflected. And we're going to see the the play was stopped. Not sure why, but Dragons will get another penalty, or another man up, excuse me. Penalty on the Knights. Number 21, Blake Cruz. Holding, it's a 30-second penalty. So Blake Cruz called for the 30-second holding penalty, and the Dragons will get their second shot as a man up. Moving it around, counterclockwise. Now the reverse. Dalby goes into the middle. Boone tries the Taveo shot, and it's in! The Dragons score and make it a 3-0 lead.
Dragons man up goal. Scored by number 15, Nate Boone. Assisted by number 12, Zane Dalby.
For Nate Boone, his 15th goal of the year. Dalby picks up his 12th assist, and the Dragons lead 3-0. Harrell flips it forward, able to win another one. He'll try the shot, is checked while he's doing so, but the Dragons had the backup and are able to keep possession. And a timeout is called by the Knights. We'll take a break as well. Howard leads 3-0. 6:30 left in the first quarter. Howard with a 3-0 lead over Essex and with possession of the ball. Howard now trying to spread things out a little bit and seeing if they can get the Essex defense to open up some holes in the middle of the zone. Dalby sets the screen, tries to roll towards the middle, and cut is well picked up by the Knights defense. Hudgens will try a long shot. That's going to be blocked away by Stevenson. And Howard has the backup as Karam is there. .35 seconds left on the shot clock. Harridge. He's had a good game so far. He's got a goal and an assist already. Trying to add to it. Boone finds Harridge. Brennan flashes out to him on the wing. Long pass across. Karam with the shot that's going to go just high. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Dragons are going to have to go quick here. Harridge. Towards the middle, trying to find Dalby, and that pass is going to get away from the Dragons. But certainly a good thought as they had to go quick, or it was going to be a turnover regardless. So not the worst thought. Ball goes on the ground, and it's going to be turned over. Howard going quick. Brennan was going to go towards goal, but the referees are going to blow the whistle. A hold is called against the Dragons as Boone was on the ground, and I believe they're calling that Boone was holding the Knights defender while he was down. We have just 1 minute remaining in the first quarter. Pass forward, and it is going to be picked off by Mason Bowler. Owen Stevenson tried to make a play there with the long pole, and Bowler read it all the way. Bowler, nowhere to go, that he's got to go backwards to Wendell. He's going to try the long pass forward, looking for May. Woodard is fighting with it. Big hit, and it is going to be picked up by the Knights. Skeen will go behind the net, and now we'll settle things down, but just 19 seconds left on the game clock quarter. I'm not sure if the Knights are aware of it. They've just got 12 seconds now. Mills to Skeen. 5 seconds. Skeen's going to go into the crease, takes a big hit, and he is going to be called in the crease as the Dragons defense holds firm, and they're going to pitch a shutout in the first inning. Horn will sound, and the Dragons will take a 3-0 lead after the first quarter of play. We'll take a break and be back with you right after this break. Second quarter underway as the Dragons will bring out Terrence Harmon to take the face-off against Vaught, as Vaught will win that one. Vaught picking up a double team, spins inside, goes through another one, shot by Vaughn, saved by Wendell. Colin Vaught showing off the moves, but can't get around Wendell. However, his pass across is given away. And the Dragons will be back on the defensive end after all. Skeen goes up against Slack, tries to stand him up. Ferguson slides over for the double team. Cruz stripped by Pavlik. Pavlik off to the races, and he wins that sprint. Able to dump it down to Brennan. As the Dragon defense continues to be impressive in this game. It's going to be May, Kirkpatrick, and Stansbury for the Dragon midfield. Owen Stevenson started the game as a long pole, now with a short stick defensive midfield role. Kirkpatrick. Howard swings around to Stansbury. He's going to try his luck working on Joseph Nichols. And a pass by Boone is not going to find a teammate. That will be a turnover by the Dragons as Boone slammed his stick down in anger at not being able to connect on that one. This is Caden Ross, the former Howard Dragon, now Essex Knight, number 2 for the Knights. As we certainly saw plenty of him on this field, and he is an effective midfielder. That one's going to go wide. That was Cole Hamburger who tried his luck, but went wide left of the net. The wind continues to pick up here. That shot is going to go into the ceiling of the net, and the first goal of the game for the Knights as they get on the board.
Knights goal scored by number 15, Hunter Kobe, assisted by number 9, Cal Watson.
So Covey will score his 8th goal of the year. Cal Watson, he gets his 6th assist of the year. And the Knights, after nearly 18 minutes of game time, are on the board. It'll be Harmon, who wins one away from Vaught. Ball goes down, but it's going to be Harmon who's able to pick it up a second time and goes backwards to his long pole. Ferguson, triple team, switches the field wisely to Wendell. Wendell will try a long pass, and that's going to be picked off. Douglas Fitzmaurice read that one. So, despite the Dragons winning the faceoff, it will be the Knights that get the offensive possession. Have to say, one of the big storylines of this game is the face-off battle, and so far it has been as advertised as both teams with top quality face-off men, and it's been going back and forth. Dragons have won 4 of 6 though in this game so far. This is this is Ross. Goes behind the goal to Watson. Pat Ruffalo, the veteran Knight. Covey dodges inside. Jump shot, that one's gonna go wide. Connor Covey, a big fan of the jump shot. We've seen several of them so far in this game. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Ruffalo is gonna have to go quick. He'll come from behind the net, wraparound shot into the top right corner, and the Knights have made it a 3-2 Howard lead. And Harmon called for the illegal procedure, and Vaught will get the face-off win. Tale of two quarters so far, as the Dragons firm dominance in the first quarter, but the first 5 minutes of the second quarter has been all Essex. Vaught still in there from the face-off. He's going to try his luck. What a shot! Colin Vaught, more than just a face-off, man, as he rips that one into the side netting, and we have a tied game.
Scored by number 41, Colin Vaught.
So Vaught, his 7th goal of the season. And now we'll just go straight back to the face-off circle, and it's going to be Eric Harrell who will go back as he had success against Vaught. Quick reflexes from Harrell as he jumped first. Shot by Dalpy. That's going to be saved by Covey. First shot of the game on goal for Dalpy. And Covey able to stop the Dragon sniper. Dalpy came to the game leading the NJCAA with 31 goals on the year. Making an argument for best player in the country. Held scoreless so far, though, in the first 20 minutes of this contest. Hodges working on Slack from behind the net. Tries to pass Ruskeen, and a good job by Colin O'Farrell to just disrupt the pass. And just did enough to cause the ball to go to midline, and the turnover is forced. This is Hutchins, another two-way midfielder for the Dragons. Working his way in, finds Crom in the back post, balls in, goal! Dragons have retaken the lead. The high pass from Hutchins looked like it might have been too high, but Gianni Karam went up and got it. And a quick shot was able to catch Covey off guard.
Dragons goal, scored by number 13, Gianni Karam. Assisted by number 8, Alex Hutchins.
Karam puts in his 2nd goal of the game, his 5th of the year. Dragons back up ahead. A big battle between Vaught and Harrell. Ball now goes loose, and May from the wing is able to pick it up, and the Dragons win it. Pavlik comes forward with the long pole. Gets it to Brennan. His shot, goal! The Dragons have struck back quickly, and 2 quick goals put the Howard ahead 5-3.
Dragons Dragons goal scored by number 7, Cal Brennan. Assisted by number 32, John Pavlik.
Brennan with his first goal of the game, his 16th on the year. Pavlik, the long pull, his second assist of the year. Vaught had the early move and gets a little help from his friend as it is Frankie Hapney who is able to get the ground ball from the wing. Parker trying to push off Ruffalo, able to guide him towards behind the goal. Shot from behind the goal. Another great wraparound from the Knights. As Cal Watson puts it in.
Knights goal scored by number 9, Cal Watson. Assisted by number 18, Pat Ruffalo.
Harrell wins the face-off, able to pass it over to Pavlik, who does a good job of shielding his man. And Dragons with a big win. Mentioned before that Terrence Harmon, he had been really the first man on the face-off for Howard. He'd been the ace. Struggling a little bit with an injury the last couple of games, but Eric Harrell, the hot hand for the Dragons at the face-off circle, continues to be effective in this game. Brennan flips it to May, under pressure from Woodard. Karam, he's been having a great game for Howard. Continues to get more and more runs, and why not? Karam, that shot is going to go off the side netting on the outside. Pass inside, deflected straight up. A whole lot of blue jerseys in there, and it's going to be a turnover. As Owen Stevenson picks it up, flips it forward, finds Nichols, and Nichols able to pass it off to Coy Mills. Inkowitz able to dodge around May. Harrich will pick him up. Inkowitz shot saved by Wendell. White Inkowitz did everything right there except find the back of the net as Wendell denied him what would have been a highlight reel goal. Now it's going to be Harrich inside. Finds Dalby. No look pass as Boone has that one saved away. Oh man, speaking of highlight level play, that would have been certainly one. That pass from Dalby was something. Boone unable to finish it. Now it's Woodard going the other way. Pass forward, shots. That's going to be saved by Wendell. Great goalkeeping on both sides as Cal Watson is denied. And Howard will call a timeout to try to settle things down. What action we have here. Don't go anywhere. 5:14 left in the second quarter. Howard holding on to a slim 5-4 lead. This game has so far lived up to the hype. The two longtime rivals. Another chapter in their storied history. Inside. Jump shot there by Covey. That's going to hit off of the metalwork. And picked up by Coy Mills. Passed across as Ruffalo checked on the pass, and Ferguson able to pick it off. Pavlik gets it forward. Finds Parker. Gets it to Brennan. Brennan has a look at goal, but decides to pass it to Boone, who has to control the bounce pass. Boone under a lot of pressure, but able to get it around as Sean Pappas is all over Boone. Now he's down the ground, a ground ball for Boone. And gets it to Dalby to relieve some of the pressure. Right pass by May, a little bit wide. Stansbury unable to make the catch.
Give me that ball!
It's the Knights with possession once again. We've seen them struggle a few times with these clears. Passed across. Tipped by Dalby, but the pass still is completed to Hodges. And the Knights are offside, so the Dragons will get it right back. Hudgens to Karam. He's got some room to run in front of him, but now picked up by Ruffalo. As the Knights have too many men in the box right now, as their attacking midfielders didn't get off on the clear. So the Dragons get a free play and will have another man up coming. Hudgens works his way in, tries the behind the back pass. Not quite going to get the job done, but the penalty will be oncoming.
Penalty on the Knights. Number 22, Ryan Skeen. Offsides. It's a 30-second penalty.
So Skeen is the one that's going to have to serve the penalty for the Knights having too many men. And the Dragons now with their third extra man up opportunity. Dalby. Shot by Karam, that's going to go off the side netting. The Knights working forward to Woodard. Woodard passes right back up, and the penalty is cleared off. And then the pass is picked off. Another play by the Dragons. Bowler tries to flip it forward, but he gives it away. Covey. And the Knights will call a timeout with 2:25 left in the second quarter. 2:25 left in the second quarter. The Knights with possession. Ball is down and it's a turnover. Jack Slack forward with it. And will pass it up and get the good clear for the Dragons. Slack. Dragons working it around. Boone starts to go towards the middle, gives it up now to Kirkpatrick. Brennan finds Stansbury. Minute 25 left in the second quarter. Dragons trying to add to the lead. We apologize for the technical difficulties, but we are back up and running as the Dragons have called a timeout with 42 seconds left in the second quarter. And they have possession. Taking a quick look at the first half stats. Essex with 16 shots, 10 on goal. Howard with 20 shots, 11 on goal. Howard leading the ground ball battle with 22-13. Both goalies with 6 saves. The Dragons leading the face-offs 7-4. And both teams a lot of turnovers in this game. Essex with 15, Howard with 14. But it has evened out pretty much. Essex called for 3 penalties. Howard 1 for 3 on the extra man-up opportunity. Howard 9 of 14 on clear attempts. Essex 9 of 12. As both teams get set up. Dragons led in this game by Gianni Karam. It's going to be Kirkpatrick going to the corner to start things up with 43 seconds left. We'll see what play Coach Faust drew up in the timeout. Just 19 seconds on the shot clock, though. Boone goes to the top. Harris, bounce shot is going to be saved by Covey. 20 seconds left on the game clock. Switch pass across. It's going to be dropped by Fitzmaurice, but he's going to be able to swat it forward. Picked up now by Stevenson. 6 seconds left. They've got to go quick. Curls around. He's going to try the bounce shot. That's going to be saved. One more save for Wendell, and that will take us to the halftime break. The Dragons lead 5-4. We'll be back after this halftime intermission. Second half here in Columbia, Maryland, about to begin. The Dragons holding on to a 5-4 lead after the first half, as Colin Vaught of the Knights able to win away the face-off from Eric Carell, and it will be Knights possession. Woodard gives it up to Covey. His shot is going to go high, and the Knights do have the backup. The Knights have made a change in goal, as we'll see a behind-the-back shot by Coy Mills is going to go high and wide. Now in goal is going to be freshman Luca Mercaldo. He started 2 games for the Knights. He's got a 6.67 goals allowed average and a 58 save percentage. Ball is down as Jack Slack is able to take it off the stick of Ryan Skeen. Parker, he's going to try the down shot. Shot is going to be saved by Mercaldo. Went for the low bouncer. Looked like he was trying to go for the 5-hole. But Mercaldo was all over that one, able to smother it on the save. It's going to be Pat Ruffalo giving it up to Cruz. Cruz taking on Slack. He caused a turnover on the last one. This one's going to be deflected away, and that is going to be off of Howard's stick, and it will stay with the Knights. Cruz to Ruffalo. Excuse me, that's Ankowitz, number 23. Ruffalo. Shot there by Watson's going to be saved. Pavlik able to get around his man, and it's going to be a 4-on-3 breakaway for Howard. But Brennan gives it back to Pavlik. He's got an open look. Passes to Boone instead of the shot, I believe. Maybe he was trying to shoot it. Inside shot, goal! The Dragons have doubled up their lead once more as Aiden Kirkpatrick is able to just dive inside. And a great individual effort by the Dragon.
Dragons goal scored by number 9, Aiden Kirkpatrick.
So Kirkpatrick able to put it in. His 6th goal of the season, first of the day. Dragons ahead 4-1. Excuse me, 6-4. That's going to be Vaught up against Harmon. He's going to try his luck, and it's going to be another Essex win as Hapney gets the ground ball from the wing. So Vaught has been able to get the better of Harmon. And now the Knights will work it around. Watson. Inside to Vaught. That one's going to be saved. Tried to go for the low to high shot. Picked up on the back end by Watson. This shot is going to be just wide as Kyle Morrison couldn't put that one on cage. The Knights will keep possession once more on the backup. Mills. Jump shot, that's going to be in. Cal Watson puts it in. Coy Mills with the assist, and the Knights bring it back to a 6-5 Howard advantage.
Assisted by number 12, Coy Mills.
So for Watson, that'll be his 9th goal of the year. Mills his 6th assist of the season. And it will be Harrell that will go in there And Vaught is able to win it away, and Vaught starting to find his rhythm against these Dragon face-off men. This is Cole Hamburger. Finds Morrison. Ross. Back to Morrison. Inside, good passing. No look behind the back shot by Ross. Will go wide. 40 seconds left on the shot clock. Watson. Morrison looking to take on May here. He does get around him. Slack is there to help him out. And the Dragons do a good job shifting off. Ross gets around Pavlik. It's going to be Ross, and he puts it into the top right corner. And able to score against his old team to tie the game at 6-6. Harrell up against Vaught once more, and Harrell able to win it back. Ball is loose. Possession was called, so the long pole is able to get in there, and it's going to be Bryce Ferguson who picks it up for Howard. Shovel pass forward looking for Parker, and Parker is able to get it eventually for Howard. Stansbury will walk it behind the net. Give it up to Boone. Zane Dalby held scoreless in the first half. Have to wonder when number 12 in white will start putting his imprint into this game. Brennan to Stansbury. Ball is down. Dalby able to scoop it up. 15 on the shot clock. Dragons will have to go a little bit quicker now. Harich tries to go towards the middle, and that's going to be picked off by the Knights. Woodard finds his fellow long pole, but Habney will pull it back. He's under a lot of pressure. Harris was trying to come from behind, but Habney able to spin around and protect the ball. Ross just tied the game up for the Knights. Dodge inside, shot going for the 5-0, save by Wendell. It was a good look from Hamburger. Howard switches the field. Got 8 seconds to get across half line. Pavlik will just try to race across and is able to succeed in doing so. But the Dragons offsides in the play. Nobody stepped across. Watson runs it to the corner. Mills flips it up for Hamburger. Inside to Cody, that shot is in, and the Knights take their first lead of the game.
Knights goal, scored by number 15, Connor Kobe, assisted by number 9, Cal Watson.
So Essex scores 3 straight, and they now have their first lead of the game at 7-6. First Harrell once more. I have a feeling that we're going to see this matchup quite a lot over the rest of this game. Brennan, he's going to try the bouncer. That's going to be deflected away, and no backup for the Dragons, as Fitzmaurice is there with the backup. Long pass forward, bouncing around and picked up by Covey. Midway through the third quarter. Knights pushing forward. Morrison able to get around Slack. That shot looking for the top right corner. Wendo saves it. Parker off to the races. Picks up the slide. He's going to try the high shot. No good. And Boone is there for the backup this time. Boone able to get inside. He's got room to shoot. Saved by Mercado. The Knights pushing forward. Ruffalo will slow it down. Watson from the X. Switches spots with Ruffalo. Skeen from the midline will take on Harwich. Skeen then passes to the top. Ankwitz. Covey. Ankwitz will try a shot. Goes just to the right of the net. Watson will try it, and what a shot! Curls around and pings the top left corner. Knights increase their lead to 8-6.
Knights goal scored by number 9, Cal Watson.
Let's go, baby!
Harrell able to make the first move and gets it away from Vaught. Harrell going to try for the shot. Bounce shot goes wide. Boone is there to scoop it up for Howard. And the referees are going to reset the shot clock to 70, and we will run with it.
Use your time, White, let's go!
Momentum shifting towards the visiting Knights right now. Howard needing to try to stem the tide. May. Under pressure from Hapney. In the corner. Able to get around Stansbury. Circles inside, picks up the double team, but ball is down. A lot of pressure there, but Stevenson in the crease with the ball. Great job by the Dragons as they push the man into the crease. And they get the ball back. Now Stansbury will drop the ball. Picks it up though. A lot of good effort from Stansbury. Tries to back his man in. He'll try the bounce shot, and that's going to go wide. Flag is down, so it's going to be a free play for the Dragons once more. Inside May, behind the back. What a save by Mercado. Unbelievable save. As May went for the behind the back shot and it bounced it, but Mercado just able to get enough of it. But we'll see a penalty here.
Penalty on the Knights, number 21, Blake Cruz. Holding. 30-second penalty.
So Blake Cruz called for the holding, and the Dragons with a 30-second extra man opportunity with 4.5 left in the third quarter. Karam to Dalby. And that's going to be picked off. Howard squanders another opportunity. Offsides on the Knights, and they will turn it right back over. Ferguson goes up to May. The Knights continue to face guard Dalby. It has been Cody Redder, who has just been in Dalby's face all day long, and he has barely seen a touch in this game. And now the referees do recognize what the Howard coaching staff have been saying, that there are 5 long poles of the Knights in there right now, so it's going to be another penalty against the Knights upcoming. Brennan, he'll try the shot, saved by Mercado. He was slipping on the play and still was able to let it go, but just didn't have enough power behind it to get around Mercado. And we will see who gets credit for this penalty.
Knights, number 14, Sean Pappas. 30 seconds penalty.
The Dragons will have another extra man. May has his shot blocked away. What a block there by Fitzmaurice. Nick Pinto able to just softly tap the ball back in to the offensive zone and make sure the turnover didn't occur. Penalty is released. Dalby tried to go down low to Boone. That pass deflected away, and it will be Howard possession. A couple of Dragon midfielders came out gassed, so we'll see Hudgens and Harridge come in. Howard with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Hudgens going to try to do it himself. That shot is going to be blocked away. No reset. It was blocked, so the Dragons now with 4 seconds. Try to go inside to Dalby, and that is going to be a shot clock violation against the Dragons. Stevenson with the long pole, has it picked off. Going across, Dalby in the Boone shot, goal! goal. Boone gets taken down by 3 men, but still able to put it in. What a play by the Dragons on the fast break. And they will cut the Essex lead in half. It is now an 8-7 Knights advantage.
Dragons goal scored by number 15, Nate Boone. Assisted by number 12, Zane Downey.
So Boone scores his second of the game, 16th of the season. Dalby gets the assist, his 13th of the year. And the Dragons now within striking distance. Harrell wins the faceoff, inside shot, goal! Boone ties it up. Eric Harrell with a great play. And the Dragons have tied at 8.
Dragons goal scored by number 15, Nate Boone. Assisted by number 3, Eric Harrell.
So Harrell gets the assist off the faceoff. We are all tied at 8 with 1:18 left. Now it's Vaught who wins it cleanly. He'll try a shot and he scores right back. Back and forth action we go. Mike. So both teams' coaching staffs now communicating to each other in not the nicest of terms. Ball gets knocked up, and it is going to be the Knights who come up with it. Blake Cruz with the ground ball off the wing. .45 seconds left in the third quarter. Knights able to hold for the last shot if they want it. Skeen down the alley, goes behind the net. Ankowitz to Ruffalo. May's stick breaks in the play. Ruffalo will try the shot. That one will go wide. Broken stick is still in the middle of the field. 19 seconds on the clock. Ankowitz dodges inside. He'll try a shot. Saved by Wendell. Pinto with the ground ball off the rebound. Howard tries to throw it deep. 3 seconds. I don't think the Dragons will be able to get a shot off here. And that will do it. What a third quarter we had there. Essex leads 9-8 as we go into the final period after this break. 45 minutes in the books, 15 to go here in Columbia, Maryland. Colin Vaught wins the opening faceoff of this fourth quarter. Skeen from the top. And it's going to be too many men for the Knights. They had 7 in the attacking box. As a substitution mistake for the Knights right off the bat. Stansbury able to dodge inside. He'll get into the zone. Shot saved by Mercaldo. Dalpy able to get the ground ball and the rebound. Inside. Boom. Tried to come from behind the net. Gives up to Dalpy. Brennan. Backed up. Fitzmaurice in his face. Going underneath. Boone trying to go back to Stansbury. Brennan able to scoop the ball up from behind. Howard with 10 seconds on the shot clock. May gives it to Brennan. He's going to try his shot that's going to be blocked away and scooped up by the Knights. Redder flips it forward and gets the job done for his team. And you have to wonder at this point if the Knights are going to start playing the clock game. Ankowitz taking on Pavlik. Double team able to force him away. Skeen will now go on May. He gets inside. Skeen has his shot deflected out. Good defense by the Dragons once more. Skeen had the nice dodge, but the Howard Dragons defense slid over to help out. Great communication from the Dragons. Haven't really been caught out on these. What a play! Pavlik just flips the stick of Ankowitz straight up into the air. Now Pavlik will go forward with it, seeing if he can cash in on his caused turnover. And he will get it up to Brennan. Can the Dragons make that great defensive effort worth it? Brennan on the double team, able to get it out. Harridge gives it up to Hudgens. Hudgens, the 4th leading goal scorer on this team, hasn't scored yet in this game. Spins inside. Now will juke back to the middle and has it taken off his stick. What a play by Pat Ruffalo. Flip forward and a great catch by Morrison. Slack tried to push him out of bounds. But Morrison will go back towards the middle. Watson. And referees will blow it dead. It will be a timeout for the Knights. We'll take a break with the timeout. 10:55 left in the fourth quarter. Hamburger.
Don't D, it's silent! It's silent, D!
Morrison taking on slack.
Who's on?
Knights trying to open up the cutter in the middle as Howard continues to slide on the double team. And just wards the Knights away from the middle of the zone, trying to keep them out of a good shooting spot. Hamburger will dodge inside, gives it off Covey. His jump shot that time will succeed. He's been trying it all game long. That time he succeeds, and Knights now lead 10-8.
By number 20, Cole Hamburger.
10:17 left in the fourth quarter. Dragons now in a 2-goal hole, having to claw out of that. Harrell wins that one away. He's going to try a bounce shot, saved by Mercado. Fitzmaurice. He's back to Mercado. And Dragons trying to argue that the Knights were offsides again, but Knights were able to get enough players back across the midline just in time. Saw a couple of players that stepped across that yellow line.
Yellow, fellas, it's a yellow.
And the referees have blown the whistle. The referees have now yelled at both coaches to grow up. Gotta love that. .32 seconds left on the shot clock. Watson being poked by Boulder. Morrison, inside bounce shot saved by Wendell. Pavlik able to swim through a couple of players and get to forward for the good clear to Parker. May will catch the pass from Kirkpatrick. Goes forward, trying to get around Hapney. Boone from the X. He's trying to get it to Dalby, but again, Redder just all over Dalby, not even allowing him to catch a pass. From the backside, Boone able to slip from behind the net. What a pass from J.T. Herich. And the Dragons have scored again. Now they trail 10-9 as the tension continues to build.
Dragons goal scored by number 15, Nate Boone. Assisted by number 41, J.T. Herich.
So Boone picks up his hat trick. Herich another assist. And the Knights are able to win that one away with Woodard coming from the wing. Covey under the double team. And he's able to spin out of it as Harrell will go out in favor of Parker on the defensive side. And Vaught will do the same thing. Watson plays to Ruffalo. on Slack. He'll put a body into him. Skeen trying to back him down to Ruffalo up top. He's going to try the long shot, and that will score him wide of the net. 7:02 left. Every possession just matters that much more right now. Watson will try the wraparound shot. He's been successful on that several times, but that time just a little over the crossbar. Skeen with 10 seconds on the shot clock. He's going to try to go around. Pinto slides over. What a play, Skeen! Goal is scored. Pinto came across and put a shot into Skeen. He looks hurt on it, but still somehow able to put it into the back of the net. Injury timeout. We will take a break. So Skeen able to run off the field on his own power. Good sign for all involved. And the Knights now up 11-9. Vaught and Hurrell once more. Vaught wins that one away cleanly. Gives it to Covey. His quick shot goes high. And no backup for the Knights. Pinto is there for the Dragons. Pinto goes up quickly to May. May's by himself on that side of the field. Tries to move around, gets tripped up. Flag is down. As we will see happening on his way over here. And it will be Happney called for the trip. Dragons with a big chance with another man up.
On the Knights, number 11, Frankie Happney. 1 minute for tripping.
So Happney will take a knee once more. And Howard with a 1-minute power play to try to cut this deficit in half. And if you're the Dragons, this is almost a must-score chance. Howard working the ball around, seeing if they can find an opening. Dalby will get it. Dalby will try a shot, and finally Dalby is able to put it in the net. What a time it was. His first goal of the game, the first time the Knights have given him an inch to breathe with, and he just puts a beautiful shot in the top right corner.
Dragons man up goal, scored by number 12, Zane Dalby. Assisted by number 16, Tyler Bay.
So the penalty is cleared. 6 minutes left, and we are right back at a 1-goal game. Vaught tried to hit it behind, and it works as Woodard was right behind him and is able to scoop it up. A good thought by Vaught, and it worked. Now the Dragons defense needs to hold firm here. Ruffalo behind to Watson. Skeen from top. He's got a lot of momentum going forward, but Slack is able to halt that progression. In front to Ruffalo. 30 on the shot clock. Essex in no rush here. Now down to 20. Mills looking for somewhere to go with the ball. Picked up a short stick. Parker juked on the play. Mills saved by Wendell. Mills took a big shot on that one. The Knights team is begging for a reset, and it should be a reset. It was certainly saved. And let's see what the referees say. They're not going to give a reset, so with 5 seconds on the shot clock, Ruffalo is going to try to just throw it into the corner. And that's a tough one for the Knights. I suppose the referees are saying it hit off of the helmet of a Dragon player before it got to the goalkeeper, so it was a block shot, not a saved one. Pinto on the far side. Flips it forward, finds Parker. Parker will give it up to Slack. Boone behind the net. Dragons don't realize right now that. Oh, never mind. They do. They are good. Thought they were man down, but they did properly make their substitutions in. So Hudgens goes through the middle. Karam on the near side. Watson goes around, gets his look shot. That's going to be blocked away. Fight for the ground ball, and it's going to be still loose, and it's going to be won away by Ross, but there's only 5 seconds on the shot clock. They're not aware. Now Hamburger's trying to go quick, and shot clock is forced in. The referees are now going to discuss it. And it is going to be a shot clock violation. Dragons with the defensive hold that they needed. Now, can they find the game-tying goal? Parker. And a timeout is called by the Dragons with a minute and 37 left.
Timeout. Howard.
So here we go. It comes down to these final ticks. Less than 100 seconds remaining in this game. Howard has to find some magic. It's going to start up Harwich. To Kirkpatrick. They are able to get it to Dalby. Kirkpatrick. Boone from behind the goal. Quick pass across to Harwich. Harwich still has the ball. Coming across. Shot, goal! Aiden Kirkpatrick puts it in, and the Dragons have tied it up at 1:07 left.
Dragons goal! Scored by number 9, Aiden Kirkpatrick.
1:07 left. We are tied at 11. as dramatic as it gets. This is a big face-off. Vaught versus Harrell. Who can come through for their team? Vaught still trying to fight for it. He just will scoop it back, and what a play. Gets it to Woodard. But Harrell steals it away. Eric Harrell shot. Goal! Eric Harrell gives the Dragons the lead. The face-off specialist scores the big goal after causing the turnover. And Howard ahead 12-11 with 49 seconds left.
Dragon goal scored by number 3, Eric Harrell.
Harrell versus Vaught. Another big face-off here. Harrell flips it backwards, but it's going to be flipped back up, and the only player there is Woodard for the Knights. Watson. I don't think the Knights have any timeouts left, so they're just going to have to roll with this. Under 30 to go. And it's going to be a turnover. Morrison gives it up to Hudgens. What a play by Hudgens. The Dragons just trying to hold on to it, and they will do it. Brennan will just run to the corner, flips the ball up in the air, and Howard with the unlikely comeback, and they are able to take down the number 4 seed CCBC Essex Knights 12-11 on the home field. An incredible performance here from both teams. And the Dragons able to come away victorious. Howard scores the last 3 goals of the game over the final 6 minutes and win 12-11. Well, that will do it for us in Columbia. We appreciate you stopping by for such an exciting game here, and we look forward to having you next time. On behalf of everybody here in the Howard Community College Athletics Department, final score here in Columbia, the Dragons 12, the Knights 11.